Good morning, folks. This is Marc with Marc's Mobility. We're doing a review this morning on the famous Permobil F5 VS. This is a standing chair. This chair will take you from sitting to standing, and you can drive the chair while you're standing. Good morning, folks. This is Marc with Marc's Mobility. We have here the Permobil F5 VS. And the VS stands for vertical standing. This power chair here will literally take you from sitting to standing, and you can drive while you're standing in this chair. This chair has 7 different functions. It has the 14-inch seat lift. It has the electric tilt. It has the electric recline. It has the tilt forward. It has the seating position where you can drive sitting up. It has the electric legs that go out. It has the electric legs that go up and down. So this is the most expensive chair in the world. This is the Permobil F5 VS. This one has 51 miles, so it was used for a couple months. That's why it's still in new condition. It is fully loaded. This chair was built in Sweden, so it's the best quality you're ever going to get. As I said, it has 51 miles, was used less than 2 or 3 months. It is fully loaded. We'll cover that as we go along. So the first thing we're going to do, if you're watching this video, it's because you want to see this chair in the standing position. If you're going to put a person in here in the standing position, always make sure that I'm going to bring the foot plates in because I'm going to show you why in a second. So if you're going to make a person stand in this chair, the first thing you have to do is put the chest guard so the person doesn't fall out of it. That's the chest guard. The next thing you're going to do, you have 2 knee braces here, and they slide right into the slots right here like this. Really easy to slide in. And these knee braces are adjustable just like you see sneakers. You can turn this and make them looser or tighter, okay? And these go in here. So now you've got your knee brace and you've got everything secured for that person in here. Knee brace, chest guard. And then what you would do, you would go to your chair and you can do all the functions through this joystick or through the switch box. I'm going to use this one because it's a little quicker for me. So if I hold this button down right here, you will start seeing the seat doing all kinds of gyration. It's actually working its way up, okay? And you'll see it'll go up. And you can start seeing now the wheels in front are going down to the ground for more support. The color in this chair is carbon thank you, carbon fiber Powerchair, carbon fiber color. Now the colors can be changed on these chairs. You know, this can be removed. So if you want this chair, the color is not your color. There's like 10 different colors. So now we've got the chair standing up, okay? So that's what it looks like standing up. You're never going to have a seat like this. They're always going to keep you on an angle a little bit. That's your standing position. The nice thing about this, watch this, folks. As I said, you can still drive the chair in a standing position. See this? So this is the front of the chair. And this would be the back of the chair. As you can see, it's practically brand new, okay? Let's bring it back over here. So that's your standing position there. So you've got the chest guard and you've got the knee brace on. Let's look at the base on the chair while we're at it, while the seat is up, because it's a lot easier to look at it. You can see the armature right here for the seat lift, the standing position. But this is considered a front wheel drive. That means your drive wheel is going to be towards the front of the chair, not in the middle. So this is a little bit better for outside because all the weight of this chair, and this chair weighs at least 450 pounds, folks. Minimum, with a person in it, probably over 600 pounds. So all that weight will be transferred to your wheel. That gives you good traction if you're going to be in the yard. So this is really good for outside. It's an inside chair, but it's really good for outside also because it's a front wheel drive, okay? This chair has 4 suspension. You can see one right here. There's another one here. And these suspensions are adjustable. There's a ring here with my fingers. I can adjust the spring tighter or looser so you can have a great suspension. But first of all, with the weight of the chair, with 4 of these suspension, you're going to get a smooth ride outside. Okay, even on the sidewalk with cracks, it'll be very smooth. I'm not saying it's going to be perfect. Nothing's perfect, but it'll give you, this is quality. Okay. Now you've got over here also a motor for each wheel. So the motor for this wheel is right on behind here. You can see the handle here. That's the back of the motor. That motor is directly connected to the wheel right here. There's no chain, no belt. So you have a motor for each side. If I want to push this chair, well, you can see it's in gear, okay? The only thing you have to do if you need to push it, you forgot to charge the chair or some reason, just make sure the power is off, because these are electric motors. Power is off. Go to your motor right here where your handle is and push it down like I just did. And now you're in neutral. Do both wheels on both sides and you can push the chair that easy. When you're done, put it back in gear and you can see we're not going anywhere. Then you can turn your power back on, okay? There's 4 anchor points on, you can't see them. There's one here, there's another one back here. There's 4 anchor points where you can secure your chair if you need to transport this chair, okay? There's 4 anchor points on the chair. The tires are solid. They're not gonna mark your floor in your home if you have nice wood floors or whatever, tile. They're not gonna mark your floor. Same with the back wheels, okay? So now what we're gonna do, we're gonna bring the seat back down. As the seat is going down, let me talk about something else. This chair has what's called a swing away joystick, so you can go all the way over here. If you want to get real close to a dining table without hitting your joystick, that's what the swing away is. If you're left-handed, we can take that whole system here and put it on the left side if you're left-handed, okay? This chair also has lights, which we'll cover in a few seconds here. It also has all kinds of goodies. We're going to bring the seat all the way down. So now, the reason I want you to have, when you put someone in the chair, make sure the feet are all the way in like that, because it's a lot easier to put these things in here. If you have the seat out, you're going to hit the cushion. So make sure the foot are all the way in before you put these in. Then they go right in. As you can see, they're easy to take off. Boom, and they're off. And you can take the chest guard out, because you won't need that anymore if you're just going to be doing all the other functions. Now the next function we're going to do is the seat lift. This is one of the few chairs in the USA that has a 14-inch seat lift. That means you're going to start at, well, this one, are we all the way down here? Let me just see here. Yep. So you're going to start roughly with this chair at 23 inches. So if you add 14 inches, okay, you'll be roughly at 37 inches high, okay? So we're going to start the seat lift now. If I can find the button, there's so many buttons here. So if I hold the button down, you can see the seat lift starting to go up, okay? So you're going to start, this seat is a little bit higher than normal. You're going to start roughly at 23. Again, by the time you add 14 inches, you'll be at 37 inches high. Again, with the seat elevated, you'll be able to drive this chair roughly at a good speed outside or inside your home. So if you had this chair inside your home right now, you could still drive the chair with the seat elevated. As you can see, it still drives. I can't show you in a small room like this how fast it drives, but you can see. If you're going to use this chair in your home and you're going to use a seat lift or whatever to do your dishes, this is the way you would come to your sink. Your sink would be right here. You would raise your arm. You would do your dishes away from the joystick so no water gets on here. You do your dishes this way. You grab everything you have to grab from the refrigerator, the countertops, in this position, and when you back up, you swing the rear out like this, and then you back away from the wall. You don't just leave the wall, because then you're going to be hitting the bottom. So you swing the rear. I'm just giving you a quick I'm just giving you a quick tutorial so you don't hit the wall like I just did. All right, I have it on too fast here. So that's the seat elevated, okay? Let me show you something else. Let's bring the seat down. Let's bring the seat down a little bit. Remember I said to you it has an anterior tilt? Like some of you guys have trouble getting out of your chair, or you need to get a person out of the chair yourself. You need to get your loved ones out. What you would do is you would put the foot plates up like that, and then you would do the anterior tilt button, okay? You will see the bottom here. Whoop, that's the wrong one again. You can see how the back is going to go up now. See how it's tilting? Okay, this is called the anterior tilt, okay? So if you have a person in here, it's a lot easier to get them out this way, or if they're able to get out, it's a lot easier you're already out, you're being pushed out almost, okay? This is called your anterior tilt right here. Now that I figure out what button it is, I'm gonna bring it back down. That's your third function, okay? And now we're gonna put the foot plates back down, and we're gonna bring the seat all the way down. Okay, so we've got the seat all the way down. The next thing we're going to do is called the tilt. That's a very popular one. The tilt is when the bottom goes back, okay? You can see how the bottom is starting to go back. That's called tilt. Of course, it's going to take the legs and the back because they're all connected together. This is a good function to have if you need to relieve pressure off your bottom, off your back. A lot of medical benefits here. And you can also have circulation in your legs. So now let me do something else. Let me do the feet now. Wrong way. This is your legs, your feet, whatever you want to call them, okay? Some people say I have to have my legs elevated over my heart. There you go. I want to show you how high this is going to go. And remember, it does not matter how the chair size is right now. This chair will be fitted to your contours. If you're 5 feet tall, 6'2", 100 pounds, 290 pounds, we will adjust everything so it fits your contour. We have all the parts here to finish the adjustment to fit your body contour. So look at this, folks. That's a little crazy. Your feet are almost up to the ceiling. But if I bring the seat down, a little bit, we can see even halfway, even if you were here, your feet are still higher than your body, okay? So we're gonna bring it all the way down. So we've covered, you know, the seat lift, the tilt, we've covered the legs. One more thing with these legs too. These feet can go up in and out. There's a motor right here. You might be able to see it right there. But that one, you have to go through the joystick to be able to do this part, okay? So if you go here, you would just push this forward until you see a picture of your chair, okay? And then you would move the joystick sideways until you see an arrow on the foot plate up and down this way, okay? So I'm gonna move the arrows, there we go. I have a picture of a person sitting and it's showing me an arrow with the legs down, they can go up and down, watch. Now I'm gonna use my joystick. See how the feet are moving forward? So sometimes people like to lay back and their knees are bent a little bit. This way you can lay flat with your knees all the way out. Now if you have the legs all the way out like this, and you bring them back down, you're going to be too close to the ground. The chair will know it. It's not going to let you drive. It'll give you an error code. That means you have to bring those feet. You don't want those feet sitting this high off the ground because if you hit something, these are expensive chairs. So I'm going to bring the feet back in. If I push the button the right way, where they were at a few minutes ago. So you can see how they're coming back, okay? I'm going to leave them right about there. It's about normal space right there. And we're going to keep going on the tutorial. So now we've done the feet to go out, the feet to go up and down. We've done the seat lift, we've done the tilt, we've done the anterior tilt. Now we're going to do the recline. The recline is when the back itself goes back by itself, okay? So this is right here. I found the button. You notice how only the back is moving, nothing else in the chair. So this is what it would look like if you were all the way reclined in your seat. So we're going to bring the seat all the way. And folks, there's a million positions. You can stop anywhere you want. You can have any position you want with this chair for. This is why this is a multi-position power chair. All right, so you look at this, folks, okay? And we're going to bring the seat flat. There you go. That's what it looks like, okay? So let me see if I can figure out what buttons again. We're going to bring the back up, and we're going to bring the legs back down. So I'm hitting two buttons at once right here, and those buttons are yellow right here. Until they turn green, the chair will not drive, okay? So if you have a button that's yellow and your chair is not moving, you need to bring the seat back up more or the legs back down more. I want to bring those legs all the way in right now because I want to show you how it turns inside your house. All right, so So if you're in the home, you don't want your legs way out here because you're not going to have the best turning radius. But if I have this in the house and I want to turn this chair in a circle, folks, you can't even hear this chair. That's just crazy technology. So smooth, all the gears and everything they have in these chairs now. When I started my company 30 years ago, well, first of all, these chairs were not around 30 years ago, but 20 years ago when they were around, they were pretty primitive. Now, I don't know how much better they can make them. I know I say that every 10 years, and technology keeps changing all the time, but this is really a phenomenal chair. I'm going to put the legs back out. Because if you're going to go outside, you're not going to want them, you're going to want them out, because I think this chair, if you have the legs all the way in when you're outside, it reduces the speed, okay? So now we have the legs back out. Let's look at the front of the chair, okay? All right, so we have here a leather cushion that's 20 inches wide by 21, 22 deep. 20 wide, 21, 22 deep, okay? This is leather. This is a back cushion. It's a large contoured cushion. You can see how it's contoured right here. This is a breathable material and a washable material. So in the summertime, your back is not going to stick to here. You have a nice headrest right here. And the headrest, of course, is, let me turn the chair so you can see. The headrest is fully adjustable. You can see all the knobs on here, okay? There's 1, 2, 3, 4. So you can do whatever position you want with this headrest. You also have with this chair a backpack. And in this backpack here, the charger's in here. Everything is in here for this chair. There's the charging cord right here. The safety belt is in here for this chair. Okay, this chair does have a safety belt. It's in the bag. We'll put it back on. It does have a safety belt. You have a hard pack that you can remove. If you don't, I would not keep it on there unless you're going on the road. In the house, it's going to keep doing what I just did here. It's going to keep hitting the wall, okay? But you do have a backpack hooks back here. Another thing with this chair, the arms do flip up, as you can see, okay? Both sides will flip up. And on this side, folks, you also have right here a USB port. You can charge your phone right there. This little device where you can plug your phone right there. You have 2 bags. No, you don't have 2 bags. You have 1 bag. You have a Permobil bag here. You can put your glasses, your wallet in here. You also have with this chair factory lights. Look at this. These lights are from the these will light up your whole driveway, okay? Not just 5 feet in front of you. And if you look at the back of the chair, you've got the same lights in the back. You also have hazards. You have left flasher. You have right flasher. And you have the lights, okay? Did I forget anything here, folks? I don't think so. I think we've covered just about everything. All right, so the next thing we're going to do is when you charge this chair, as I said, the charger's already in the back of the chair. We'll use this charger, for example, here. You plug this right here, okay? And as soon as the light on your charger goes to 100% or it turns green, these are smart chargers. They know when to stop charging. When the batteries are full, they'll stop charging, okay? These are high technology chargers, and they know when to stop charging. So let's talk about a recap of this chair. One more thing about this chair. This chair has a top speed, it's very few chairs, also of up to 7, maybe 7.3, 7.4, up to 7.5 miles an hour. They're not always exactly 7.5, but it's one of the fastest chairs in the market because it is the most expensive chair, okay? We're going to turn the lights off. Let's do a recap. We have a Permobil F5 VS for vertical standing. This chair has 51 miles. It was used 2 or 3 months at the most. It is still new condition. The color can be changed. These are just snap-on colors. This chair has 7 functions. It has the the most important part, it has the standing feature where you can still drive standing. Then it has the 14-inch seat lift. Then it has the electric tilt. Then it has the electric recline. Then it has the tilt forward. Then it has the legs that go out. It has the leg that can also go up and down. 7 electrical, and it has the electric recline. 7 electrical functions. It has the swing away joystick, the flip up arm, the light package, the solid tires, the safety belt, which we'll put back on, the breathable material for the back, the leather bottom cushion, which is 20 by 21, the backpack that comes with this chair with the charger manuals and everything in here, the adjustable headrest, This chair has a 300-pound weight capability. It is supposed to go up to 15 miles on a battery charge. Now remember, I wouldn't go 15 miles because it depends how fast you're going. It depends if you're going uphill a little bit, if you're in the grass. The mileage varies for everybody, okay? But with new batteries, this chair has a capability of running all day long in your house, or around your house, with no problem at all. So if you're looking for a nice chair, if you're looking for the most expensive chair out there, I'm not saying that's what you're looking for, but this is the one that's highly recommended of all the companies for the standing position. They're the most advanced company out there for a standing power chair. And this is the Permobil F5 VS, and it's here right now. This chair is pretty fast, as you can see. This one is 7 miles an hour. We might be able to bring it up a little bit more. We'll have to check it, but it's supposed to go a little faster, but right now it's 7 miles an hour. So this is the Permobil standing, very smooth. As you can see, it's very easy to drive. And when you stop, it stops right away. It has built-in brakes in the motors, okay? You can reduce the speed here if you just want to go outside and go really, really slow. Or you can use this like I do, like a gas pedal in your car. If I just push this a little bit, you notice how it barely moves? So I can judge the speed just like my car. That's how I usually drive them. So we'll go around one more time. It'll have no problem at all in the grass. Zero problem. As long as you have a good yard, you'll have no problem with this chair in your yard. Let me bring the seat up. So the seat's going up right now. Oh, it's not going up. Is it going up?
That's the interior.
Okay. That was the interior tilt. Sorry about that, folks. All right, there goes the seat going up. If I find the button, I don't have my glasses on, so no excuse, I should have had my glasses on. So the seat is going up. So if you're gonna use it, make sure it's nice, flat surface. These are really nice chairs. They're built fantastic, but we do have to take care of them. So the seat should be all the way up. I can still hear it going up. There we go. Now let's see how fast it goes with the seat elevated. Three miles an hour. So this one goes 3 miles an hour. Walking speed is about 2.2, so it's faster than walking speed, okay? So remember, this one has 51 miles, so it was used either 51 or 57. I'm not exactly sure. I mentioned it earlier. It was only used for 2 or 3 months usage time. It has the 14-inch seat lift. It has the high-speed motors that goes up to 7.5 miles an hour. The headlights, the electric tilt, the electric recline, the forward tilt, the legs that go down and up and in and out, and it has the back tilt, the swing away joystick, of course the standing position with the chest guard and the knee brace right here. Color is pretty. Headlights, taillights, anchor points, suspension, a little bag here. Top of the line in quality. This is made in Sweden, the highest quality into electronics you can get. Hi, I'm Mark.
And my name is Alex. We're co-owners of Marc's Mobility.
I started this company in 1995.
We sell many products, not just what you see in this video. If you have any questions or concerns, please call us at the number below at 800-677-6293. Thank you, and have a wonderful day.